Popeye's Scary Good new Freddy Fazbear Box has garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Try it before it's too late. And see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases and select media, and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
Foes and heroes. Gonna tell you about foes and heroes. Gonna tell you about comic books, costumes, facts, boots, and other stuff. In this week's issue, the Tumbler.
Welcome into Bros, Foes, and Heroes. I'm Zach, joined as always by the man who is a master of the trapeze, Mr. Mike himself.
I'm a master of the trapeze?
You are for this one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to wear a singlet.
I'm trying to think. Well, we'll see one thing that happens with this character.
Yeah.
We have something a little fun for you this week. A couple shorter episodes because it is a holiday week, and we're moving things around. Usually, I say usually like we've been on any sort of good schedule here lately, but usually we post on Mondays and Wednesdays. No Wednesday. I'm going to schedule it for Thursday that you get a Thanksgiving special on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, instead of watching those crappy football games that are going to be on.
Exactly. Well, you can still watch us in the morning and watch those crappy football games if you wanted to. But
those are going to be bad games.
Well, no, one of them is going to be decent.
Which one?
Cowboys, Chiefs.
You think it's going to be good?
The Chiefs play.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say that because I have to watch the Cowboys game for work and then produce a show afterwards.
Oh, neat.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm going to be watching that game. Thankfully, the Chiefs are playing it.
You should get one of those 6-leg turkeys when you're done, just as being like the star of the show.
That is one of the things I always liked about the football games is they all have the giant turkeys that they eat, if there was.
Yeah, if they would just sit around and just eat those turkeys instead of playing.
And people jump in the Salvation Army bucket.
Yeah. Boy, that's a good way to end your career, too.
I'm always waiting for the guy who can't clear it.
Well, what I'm saying is he jumped in that bucket, and then he wasn't any good after that. You remember that?
You're talking about Zeke?
Yes.
He had a year.
He really got bad after that.
You think the bucket's what did it?
I think the bucket's what did it.
Don't jump in a Salvation Army bucket.
Don't jump in the Salvation Army bucket. That's for poor people and orphans.
It is for giving this time of year.
No, I mean that's where they keep them. Poor people and orphans. They keep them in the bucket.
They don't tell us that. Anyway, what we have this week, Thanksgiving special on Thanksgiving you can look forward to. Yeah. But today, for the month of November, we had been covering creators and things that I'm thankful for in the comics world. Yes. I had a Tom King story because Tom King is my favorite comic writer.
What's your favorite side?
My favorite side?
For Thanksgiving.
Dressing or stuffing, easily.
Do you like the cornbread or
I don't care.
Just any kind of stuffing?
Any kind of stuffing.
Really?
Sometimes I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of when people put eggs in it because some people do that.
You don't like eggs?
I don't.
At all?
I mean, I like eggs. I just don't like it in stuffing.
Huh.
Also,
I'm gonna have to.
I like it if your celery is cut a little bit. I don't like big chunks of celery.
I don't want big chunks of celery either.
But
it's stringy.
Yeah,
I don't want stringy.
Chew on it for a while. Like that's my problem with celery as a snack. I enjoy it, but I feel like I chew a lot.
That's that whole ants on a log kind of thing. You know, I mean, it's a good combination. Although A, the celery doesn't taste like anything, and B, then it's like I think it's a snack made up by the toothpick industry. Personally,
toothpick industry,
big toothpick,
maybe. But what we have for you today, I'm giving you all that. I have a Tom King. We're going to cover Volume 1 of Human Target. It's broken up into 2 volumes itself. It's a 12-issue story. We're only going to cover the first 6 issues. And if Mike is into it, then we'll cover the other. Or if you guys are, we're going to cover the rest of it. But that is what I'm going to do for Tom King. I thought about, because it's been a busy week. We've been hectic. I feel like we say that every week.
It has.
So I thought of maybe there's something else I can do. Mark Waid is a writer, another one of my all-time favorite writers. And I read a Daredevil issue that I thought we could cover. And then I thought, well, I don't know. It's kind of like Christmas and snow related. Like maybe I wait for December for us to do that.
It's also kind of a downer.
It is a little bit of a downer.
Yeah.
I decided to focus.
From what you've told me, anyway. I've not read.
Well, it's very solid. It won an Eisner Award that year just for a single issue. But
boring.
But I decided we're going to do ridiculous.
Yeah.
This week is nothing but ridiculous.
Let's do that.
Something I am thankful for the many years that we have done this show. Mike, we've done it for like 4 years or so.
Yeah, it's
at this
crazy.
point,
It's craziness is what it is.
is all the golden age shenanigans we get up to. And that is what I have for
I
you
love that
today as I open up for us. It's issue 7 of Green Mask. We're going to cover 2 issues of Green Mask, but our character is not Green Mask. Our character is the Tumbler.
The Tumbler.
Now, Mike is going to love everything here about the Tumbler, who was created by Elwood Sauter, S-A-U-T-E-R.
I love Elwood's work.
Back in October of 1941 and then November of 1941. We only have 2 appearances by the Tumbler.
Celebrate the Tumbler's entire catalog.
Well, we're about to celebrate it as we break it down right here.
Go Tumbler.
We're introduced to a man there, the Tumbler, by the name of Lee Brothers.
Don't you feel like the only person you could call a Tumbler would be like a toddler?
Well, maybe.
Like you don't say adult tumblers.
No, I usually say like, what would you call the Flying Graysons or the Flying Todds or anybody who became a Robin? Apparently,
Ridiculous.
No. But,
they're circus performers.
Okay, well, but he tumbles. Well,
yeah,
so,
but I just.
So here's the thing.
Tumbler's one of those words, though.
So night after night, poised high above thousands of tense faces, Lee Brothers, known in the circus as the Tumbler, performs incredible feats of precision and daring. Here's what I love. There's the Barker, or the main guy of the carnival, who's like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, as he's telling them about him jumping off this platform into something of water. He goes, you will see this young super athlete perform the unbelievable stunt of plunging 150 feet into et cetera, et cetera.
Et cetera, et cetera.
It doesn't tell you what.
That's because they never know what the little pool's going to be full of.
He's just like, I don't know if it's still water. He might have done it with apple juice. It's et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, and he just jumps off of it. He lands in the pool. But it doesn't matter. It's just showing you his day job.
He's the Tumbler.
He is. What we do come to find out is the clown lets him know, like, oh, you better hurry up. Like, they're calling for your next act. And the Tumbler's like, don't worry. I'm going to hurry myself tonight. I got to get to the train. I got to get somewhere important.
Did this guy make anything else besides the Tumbler that you know of?
Let me look if he's a linker on.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is this the worst thing he's ever made, or is this the best thing he's ever made?
Fair enough.
You know? I mean, or it could be somewhere in between. I'm just saying, when you come up with something like the Tumbler.
So Elwood I think he's the writer and the artist on here.
Okay.
It just lists. His name's only mentioned with the Tumbler.
Really? This is all it took.
Now what they
get
did
him out of the industry.
Now what they did a lot of those. Remember they had like different names that they would use. So he could have worked under something else.
Could have been Hitler.
But this, I don't know about that.
Oh.
But this is Elwood's only work.
Elwood.
He comes out and he does a quadruple somersault.
Think about living in a time when a common name was Elwood.
Isn't that one of the elves' names? The Keebler elves?
I don't know. I don't know what the Keebler's elves' names are.
I don't know. I
think
know
they should be
anybody named
exterminated.
Elwood.
I don't like those Keebler elves.
I think the guy on Community, Keith David's character, was named Elwood, wasn't he?
I don't know.
You didn't have to look at me like that when you said it. I don't know. Okay, I get it. Oh, man.
I shouldn't have asked the question because I wasn't prepared for all the Elwood knowledge.
You never know what you're getting into.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. You never know what you're going to tumble into.
Anyway, Lee is very quick. He wants to get out of there, and he's got a train to catch.
I got to get on that train.
Yeah, well, you know where he's going on that train?
I got to be somewhere in 17 to 24 hours.
He's going on a 3-month solid vacation of rest.
3 months?
3 months.
My God.
With old Saki.
Excuse me?
Old Saki.
What is
Sockey. That's the guy that taught him the circus business.
He's going to go out on the train for 3 months with a guy named Old Saki.
No, he just left on the train, which takes like 30 minutes.
Oh, he's going to see Old Saki.
To hang out with Saki for 3 months. Well, he gets there, and as he pulls up, he sees a nice car in the driveway.
Saki doesn't drive a nice car.
And he goes, wow, some nice car there. Saki's in the dough, huh?
Oh, Saki.
But when he knocks on the door and he waits for him.
Sockey?
Sockey?
Huh.
There was another character I was going to cover for us that I will at some point in time. that the character's name is the Lynx, like a cat.
Lynx?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has no cat powers whatsoever. His
Neat.
costume doesn't look like
Neat.
anything whatsoever. He also has a sidekick, a ward, like we've talked about. All of them do.
Everybody has a
That
ward.
he just calls Blackie.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Calls him what?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it again.
You said Blackie?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell if you said Blackie or Blocky.
Yeah. No, he calls him.
Right.
Yeah. And
Is he?
no, tiny little white
Wow.
kid. Nothing of his name. His costume is blue.
Huh.
The 40s, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's odd.
Just weird things to do, weird things.
Okay, great.
But they were like, I was going to cover it because there was a point where he's like, oh, you're my sidekick now. You're going to help me fight justice. And the kid's just like, okay.
You're my sidekick now.
I don't know.
That's
anyway,
great. Good deal.
so the Tumbler,
You don't see a lot of green hats on men either, by the way.
no, those should come
Not
back
anymore.
maybe.
Like Dick Tracy. A lot of
Was
those guys
yellow.
had green hats.
Oh, yeah. But
No,
his
I mean
was
like
yellow.
the bad guys. They had green hats.
Well, we live in a place where you'll see a lot of green hats.
Yeah, but not like this.
Okay.
Not these big old.
No, they're more like this kind of cap. I guess,
Yeah,
on the
this
hat.
is like I got to go pick some weeds and wear this big hat
Maybe to keep the sun away.
so the sun doesn't get on my shoulders.
So, but as Lee's waiting for, I bet you Saki's happy to see me. He's met with surprise as Saki tells him, oh, it's you, brothers, looking for a free feed bag again, are you? Well, listen, and Lee's like, well, no, I'm just trying, and he goes, wait, and Saki tells him, wait for nothing, you pup. Now get on out
Pup?
of here, and he like drop kicks
P-U-P?
and he like drop kicks his bag off the porch.
Wow, Saki.
And he
what
goes,
happened?
but Saki, I don't understand. And so Lee picks
Saki,
up
I was on a train for 30 minutes.
What happened in that time? I phoned you and left a message. I said, operator, get me Saki's house.
I said, Saki, stop. I'm coming to your house. Stop.
I can't wait for us to hang out and play board games and do puzzles. Stop.
He looks kind of like Bill Clinton. Saki.
Bubba? Yeah.
He looks a little like Bill Clinton. Can you just imagine Bill Clinton in that personality there? Bill Clinton
Saki?
as Saki.
It kind of is, I think.
Hey there, boys.
You're Bill Clinton.
That's my Bill Clinton. Hey there, boys.
Has a touch of Hank Hill in it
That's
there, too.
Hey there, boys. That boy ain't right.
Oh, man. Which,
That
by
wife
the way,
ain't right.
By the way,
I am not. Please don't take that as a political thing. It was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not.
Fair enough.
I just thought of it as it came out of my
We'll
mouth.
move on.
Yeah.
I missed it, so that's why I didn't even hear what
I
you
said that wife ain't right, and I didn't mean anything. Like,
okay.
whatever.
No, I get what you're saying.
Please, dear
So,
God, call the dogs
But
off.
I was going to add a
Don't
point
dox me.
that I didn't know about with Hank. Is that obviously like "damn it, Bobby"? I thought was always like one of the go-to lines.
Damn it, Bobby.
But he never says it like at Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is honestly a very big thing.
No, he doesn't. He was never.
Hank has always been, because I think one of the first episodes is like isn't it the first? It's in the first season where maybe I'm off. You're the expert. Where the CPS worker
That's
keeps
the
thinking.
absolute first
Is it?
episode. Yeah. Twig Boy shows up. That's what he calls him. Yeah, get out of here, you Twig Boy. Yeah.
But I think Hank was a good dad. Is the point I'm
Hank
getting
was
at.
a very good dad. He still is.
Yeah.
In
So
his
I have liked
14th, 15th, 16th,
I have liked
and
the
17th season.
reboot that I watched.
Oh, it's good
I
stuff.
enjoyed.
Yeah, they're
So,
doing a good job.
Okay, back to the Tumbler.
Back to
and old
Saki.
Saki, who sent Lee away, and Lee thinks, well, that's
Saki.
that's not much like Saki.
No.
No, there's got to be something wrong. I'm gonna go back and see what's up.
You know what? This sock stinks. Yeah.
But don't. So he turns around, and of course, Lee is right. There was something wrong at the old farmhouse.
Oh, he was just trying to. He was trying to
Scare him away.
Well, what do we call old yeller him?
White fang him.
Yes, he was trying to white fang him. That's it.
Go on, get. Yeah.
What a good movie.
Is it?
It is a good movie. Yeah.
Oh, I believe you.
Yeah.
I just remember. I've only
Great
read the book.
Good movie.
I think it's Gary Paulson.
Yeah, it's a very good
That's
movie.
Hatchet. But I also remember Schmidt and New Girl trying to do it with with Cece, and so that's where it comes to.
Yeah.
He's trying to white fang him, but what happens is there's actually like a bunch of mobsters there that have old Saki tied up, and he tells
Got
them,
old Saki tied up.
he goes, "I'm just telling you, if any more of your pals come snooping around," and Saki tells him, "No, I sent them all away. Like you're good," and he's like, "All right, well, we got to beat it to town for Eddie." Mike, one of the bad guys, his name Mike.
Oh,
not you,
no.
Mike. But we'll be back in an hour. And so they leave him with one of the thugs. They leave Saki with the guy there. And he goes, "This is just a sample of what'll come to you. what'll happen to him if he shows up here, and he just like pistol whips the dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it says, left alone with the old man, the thug proceeds to give a sadistic beating.
Oh no, not a sadistic beating.
But about that time,
I just want a regular beating.
Lee Brothers jumps through the window.
Lee Brothers, that's his name.
Yeah, Lee Brothers.
He's the Tumbler.
The Tumbler's Lee. He's not the Tumbler yet.
This is when he's not tumbling.
He's Lee Brothers.
Okay.
His government name is Lee Brothers.
Lee Brothers, attorney at law.
So, and he comes in. He's like, "Turn around, thug. You can show me, or well, you can show that to me instead.
Yeah.
Here's my head. Give me a pistol.
Hit me now.
Unhand her, damn backslide." So that is, I know we've talked about that too. One of my favorite Looney Tunes or Merry Melodies.
It's those three guys,
it's
right?
the three brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Unhand her, damn backslide. Unhand her, damn backslide. Anyway, so yeah, Saki's excited that he's back, and Lee uses his tumbling skills to jump up in the air and kick the guy in the chin.
With both feet.
With both feet. That's a drop kick, people.
That is a double kick.
That is a double
He's
kick.
moving the wrong direction, though. Well, anyway, doesn't matter.
Are you talking about the? Well, no.
Well, like his momentum.
Well, here's the thing, Mike. Just think about it this way. Here's how I like to think about it. Just the arrow move. He's thrown the guy into the ropes, and he's bounced back, and now he's jumped up, and he's giving him the drop kick.
All right, you're about
See,
right
now
there.
look at it,
yeah.
and it looks
yeah,
more.
Yeah, I get it.
It's drawn like a wrestling move. It absolutely.
Almost the same move though when he goes out the window.
Oh, well.
You just tilt him a little bit.
He just.
Yeah.
It's like from
Yeah.
here to here when he jumps.
Well, we caught him mid tumble.
We caught him mid tumble.
Caught him mid-tumble.
So Lee unties old Saki, and Saki tells him, like, we're gonna take their loot with us too. Like, they're just a bunch of payroll robbers. They're gonna come back and grab
Payroll
them.
robbers.
He goes, they'll be back any minute, but we can,
Nice.
sneak through the woods. He goes, follow me, son. They can't track us through these woods, and we'll get to the state road.
No one has ever been able to track anyone through the woods.
Ever.
Ever.
And they're gonna get to the state road, which I'm pretty sure is an interstate, maybe?
A state road?
Is that a state
I
road?
guess.
Or a highway
Well,
of
maybe
some
it's
sort?
before
I
they
would
were
think so.
interstate.
What is it?
Maybe
Here.
it was just the state road. Like it was the highway for that state.
Oh.
Because you got to remember, this is what, the 40s?
41.
Is this before they...
A state road, also known as a highway.
Yeah.
So it was just different. So,
I
like,
thought it was before they started all the interstate stuff.
it was. So,
Yeah.
like, the massive one we have through our whole state, and
Yeah.
I know it is Highway 6 is a lot through here. So it would have been State Road 6.
Yeah. That's crazy. Huh.
That is. There you go. The more you know.
Glimpse
Shooting
of
Star. More you know.
time.
So,
Thanks, FDR.
thank you.
I don't know.
Oh,
who
he
that-
did build the.
I don't know if that's who it was or not.
But I think he built the interstate system. didn't
Okay.
he?
Well, he probably didn't. He was in a
Or somebody right after him. Anyway. We are built for. Okay, we're getting off here. We're built for cars when
Yes.
all other countries are built for public transportation.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. Absolutely.
But back to what we're doing. So they go through the woods, and the bad guys come back and realize they knocked out our friend. All right, we got to go hunt him down. So swiftly setting out after
I think you missed something, though, at the top of that middle panel. Meanwhile, the gangsters return. Why does that happen so often?
I forgot the yes. I meant to
does
bring
that
up
happen
the
so
gang,
often?
the kerning being off like that.
Make your font smaller. I don't know, or the box bigger.
Well,
look at all the room below where that guy's laying.
That is
Just
true.
Move it
They could have
down.
shifted it down. I think that a lot of, obviously, the thing, if we're going to get to the actual history of this, they were cranking these out so fast, they did not care.
Yeah, I guess you're
That
right.
it's just like, draw it together. That's why a lot of these early stories are so bad, too, because it's just like, oh, we got that story. Yeah, just put it in there.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to make so much money. And these things, like, I would argue, and I could be off by the numbers, but I think that we were selling, or more comics were sold then than at any other time, obviously.
Probably.
Like kids
Yeah,
grabbing
I
on.
wouldn't
And the
doubt that.
amount of people putting them out, too. Like, this is from a Green Mask. I think it might be a Fox Features syndicate. Fox Features doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
We're just down to like Marvel, DC, IDW, and Dark Horse are your big ones. There are a lot of other like indie and smaller publishers that are still, but like that's kind of what was going on at the time, except they were all putting out the same amount of product.
This is
So,
almost like if you track it back to like wrestling and stuff, right? You had all of these like little independent things, and you had all these people vying to become the next big thing,
like the different territories.
and so they had to just keep pumping them out and pumping them out and pumping them out. Plus, if you think about the time, there was not near as much competition for readers' eyes. So once they hit something, they're like, yeah, we need 40 more of those.
And that's why a lot of I honestly, we joke about it, but I think that's why there's so many like kid sidekicks too, is because like they got it right with Robin, and they're like, oh, then everybody needs
Although
one.
they didn't, but sure, yeah.
Anyway, so but the gangsters return and find out that their buddy has been attacked, and now they got to go find him. And sure enough, they catch up with Saki and Lee. And the two of them decide to jump off the
They're
bridge.
a sponsor of our show, Saki and Lee.
Saki and Lee.
Yeah, they make the finest sheets in the country.
Our show is presented by Saki and Lee.
Saki and Lee.
But they try to, they shoot at them from the car as they jump off the bridge to get away. And as they're down there, it turns out Saki was winged.
Oh.
Well, he was more than winged. He was full on shot.
He tried to darn him, and he couldn't put him back together.
He couldn't. Saki tells Lee,
Saki, he's dead. Is what he says.
They did more than wing you, Saki. And he goes, yeah, I'm done for.
No.
But you've got to carry on for me, Lee. Get to the police at once, and and he dies before he can finish.
Yeah.
And that's Saki, he's dead.
Boy, that's all we can ask for, right? Is to know that we're dying.
Just to get it out, yeah.
Just so we can have that last statement.
Oh, well, see.
Han shot first.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Well, it's kind of been my favorite. I love the last words sometimes where it's like Roald Dahl, who was like, beside a great kids writer, just writer in general, was like an MI6 agent, I think at one point in time too.
That.
But they talk about like I don't remember what he was sick with, but he was still getting medicine in the hospital, and he knew like he was about to.
Yeah.
So they talk about how he gives this very sweet and like elegant speech kind of to like all of his family of like, all that. And then right as he's done, like the nurse gives him, it could be a wives' tale, but this is a story, but like gives him an injection not too long afterwards. And he goes, fuck, that hurts. And that was his final words.
That's
was
great.
something,
That's
it's
wonderful.
like, and so that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Like you have all of this prepared just for like that to be your final word.
Nobody gets it right because you never know.
Anyway, so heartsick, Lee trudges on into town. I'll do what Saki said. And about that time, there's a kid who's like, famed acrobat plunges to death in gun duel. And he walks over there.
What the hell's a wuxtree?
I think it's like extra is what I assumed from it.
Wuxtree.
Yeah. And he goes,
Wuxtry. Wuxtree.
I'll Google that too.
Wuxtree. Read all about it. No, kid, that's wrong.
I thought it was like an extra kind of thing. Yeah, wuxtree is a dated slang term for extra.
Why wouldn't you just say extra?
Because you have to say it twice. You can't just say it once.
It's one more letter.
And he's like, story brought to light as police capture gang. Lee brothers dead. And he grabs the paper and he's like, good grief. The papers say both Saki and I were killed. Say, that gives me an idea. How to carry on for Saki. Explanatory caption, which I asked Mike if that was a real thing. That night, a mysterious hand hurls a dripping bag.
I didn't realize you had to tell people when you have explanatory captions.
You do. Also, I didn't get this until now. It says that night, a mysterious hand hurls a dripping bag of stolen loot. It has not dried in the 12 hours he's had it out of the water. And he just shows a wet bag. That's the thing. Wet bag and soggy money.
Back then, loot meant fish.
Oh. And he throws it in
Be a radio
to the window of a police station, and a quiet-voiced, grim-faced young man takes a room in a modest house in town.
Sure.
Giving his name as John Doe.
Oh.
And now, by heaven, some of the crooks and murderers in this town are going to meet a new opponent. I call myself the Tumbler. No one will connect me with Lee Brothers, a circus acrobat, but some of those circus tricks are going to come into but some of those circus tricks are going to come in mighty handy in the Tumbler's fight against crime.
He's already speaking in third person.
Yep. Well, he's like, Lee Brothers is dead. They'll never know that that's who the Tumbler is.
They'll never know it. That's the end of it?
That's the end of the first issue of HIV.
And then we got to be a radio technician.
Yeah, how to be a radio technician. But I want
you can make $30, $40, $50 a week.
Look at what the Tumbler looks like, okay, Mike?
Yeah.
So blue long sleeve top, blue
yellow
pants,
Yep, I
yellow
got it.
belt with a yellow tee.
He's going to be completely
And
different.
he has a cowl, a blue cowl with a red cape.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me take you to issue number 8 in December. So,
This is only the second.
2 months later. This is only the second and final appearance of the Tumbler.
Sure. The Tumbler tumbles his last tumble. Mm-hmm. Tumble with us as we see the Tumbler tumble with his Tumbler tumble.
Do you see?
Tumbler.
The next story there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. He's completely different.
a young woman is kidnapped there. Well, here's the thing. He's not supposed to be in that picture. It's just drawn to draw.
Yeah.
But it says,
He looks very excited about the fact that she's being taken off the street.
well, the Tumbler pits strength and skill against a band of crooks engaged in the rottenest of all crimes. What is the rottenest of all crimes?
Napping.
Kid napping. If your kid is sleeping,
That's the rottenest of all crimes?
if your kid is taking a nap,
And how big is this
Well, actually, is
guy
there a
that's
hyphen
taking
in
her? Look at that.
Massive.
That guy's huge.
it's Andre the Giant.
Oh, wow. Poor Andre.
Yeah, R.I.P. You know, Hulk Hogan.
He's the
slammed
only
him
one that
once.
ever lifted him
He
up.
only, yeah, he's the only one who did it, and he slammed him, and he died a few days later.
Yeah.
Except that's a lie. He died like 9 years later.
Well.
I guess R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, but there was nobody who could lie better than that man. Except maybe, this might be a hot take, and I'm throwing it out there.
Bill Clinton.
No, I think that The Rock might turn out to be like Hogan.
I think The Rock is a little like Hogan, honestly.
just a smidge.
I really do.
But we'll save that for our wrestling podcast.
It's called The Tumblers.
The Tumblers. But so this guy is trying to kidnap this woman when Lee Brothers, who is
I got to
going by
give it
John
to you on
Doe.
this one, Zach. You dug deep, and you're acting like you still give a crap as we're going through this. I really
I read
appreciate
these,
that.
damn it,
Yeah.
Mike. You're going to have to
Yeah,
listen to
I
them.
get it.
So even though last issue, Lee Brothers went by
John Doe.
John Doe, he's still referred to as Lee Brothers here. It says, and then on one former Lee Brothers, former
John Doe.
Former John Doe. No, it talks about former circus acrobat and Tumbler. But he comes up and he's like, "Can I help you, ma'am?" And she's like, "Yeah, this guy tried to kidnap me." And he goes over there and just like punches him. He's like, "Well, I'll be." He won't try it again and just straight up uppercuts him right in the middle of the street there.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the gang shows up. And they're like, "Oh, what's going on here?" And Lee just,
I like this punch. I'm just going to punch you this way. You're over here.
yeah, it's like, "Oh, there's a guy sneaking up behind me, see?" And he just punches
I
behind
punch you
him.
this way. I punch you that way.
So the whole gang realizes, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't be trifled with.
Oh, this
Or he
poor
shouldn't be
guy.
trifled. And so they load up and they leave.
But look at the poor guy who's saying cheese at the cops.
Oh, yeah, they hear a cop whistle
He
come from
looks
the
like
woman
he
screaming.
has that thing where your face droops on one side.
Bell's palsy?
He looks like he's got a little Bell palsy.
A little bit, the
going
way
there.
they draw him. But so they decide
Somebody
to leave.
sat on my face, see?
They decide to leave. And so Lee takes this woman back and he's like, "Oh, so you're Lucy Dale.
Yeah.
I've seen your pictures.
Lucy Dell.
I've seen your pictures on the Society."
Michael Dale?
I don't know if it's Michael Dale.
Okay.
I've seen your pictures on the Society page, of course, because the Tumbler is discovering that he has been protecting the season's most, the season's most famous heiress.
Oh.
So they're all after the Dale millions.
Oh, yeah, it is Michael Dell.
Yeah.
Huh, who knew?
So, well, Dale, not Dell.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like the farmer in the Dell.
There you go. Back at the mobster's hideout, he goes, "You mean that you let this money and the girl get away from you?" And
No,
the
he
guy's
doesn't say money. Read that again.
"Oh, sorry. You mean you let this monkey
He calls him a monkey.
get the girl from you?"
And where is he holding that cigar in his mouth? Because his mouth is over here.
Yeah. But he's like, "But Big Jim,
Big Jim.
death is Big Jim's penalty for
Oh,
failure."
my God.
Big Jim shoots the guy. We also got a very big tone shift.
But he doesn't really hit the guy. You see where the bullet goes?
He hits him in the shoulder in a giant smoke ring. Here's what I think
no,
he does.
Big Jim.
I think,
Oh!
hear me out. He blows the smoke ring with a cigar and then shoots through it.
Shoots through it. Ooh, how fancy.
And so the guy's scared. He's like, "Ah," and he's like, "Next time it'll be."
Yeah, I love that.
But don't worry, the Tumbler's there apparently.
He says shooting party. He busts in through the window and says, "Shooting party? I'm in."
Yeah.
What? Shooting party?
Yeah. When suddenly, though, here's what I like too. How did he get there?
Yeah, I
Did he
don't
just
know.
follow him?
I don't know.
Did he it doesn't explain. He beats up all the bad guys though. And look at he still has the blue shirt.
Falls on the ground
He
under
does.
a table.
He's like, oh, I tripped and knocked this table. I broke this table leg, but it worked. But he has his yellow gloves and boots.
Oh, no.
The cowl is gone.
Yeah.
It's just a domino mask,
Yeah.
and there's no T anywhere to know he's the Tumbler.
God, this is the worst art.
And then he just falls backwards out of the window after he beats
Yeah, I
him
don't
up.
understand that move at all.
And he tells him, let Lucy Dell alone, and then leaves.
Bye. He just falls.
And they're like, ow, my jaw hurts. You know, the Tumbler said to leave her alone, but we're not going to leave her alone.
No
So
way.
they go and they kidnap
Is that Big Jim?
the bald head guy.
He looks completely different.
I know, yeah.
Huh.
So they go and they kidnap Lucy this time, and they tell her,
slapped her.
now, yeah, he does. He smacks her around because she won't put her moniker. Don't know what that
He
means.
also
I guess her
told her to
signature
shut up.
on the ransom note.
SHADDD.
Shot, yeah, and
OP.
he smacks he smacks her too. So, but don't worry, the Tumbler's there because he doesn't deal with abuse like that. We do support the Tumbler there.
Yes. Go Tumbler, go.
And so he's like, no, bud, the lady means she won't. And the Tumbler fights. Well, here's what I love. And the Tumbler takes off running out the door. And they're like, after him. But he's just hiding behind the door. Like he takes off running and then hides behind the door. And they don't notice he's there. And they go in opposite directions to where he can go back in the room and just save Lucy.
You know, every time I go to my house,
Yeah.
okay, and I go into my bedroom that my wife and I share in our marital bed. I don't know why I said it that. It made it weird. But, like, the door is always, like, a little bit, and I'm always afraid there's somebody behind the door. So I have to push that door in first just to make sure, because if they make a sound, then I'm going to be ready with my karate.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Your karate.
My karate.
So
I'm going to hide behind the door with my domino mask. And
the
jump
Tumbler,
out.
yeah, that's how
And
you
I'm
do
going
it.
to punch like this. Punch behind me.
Tumbler and Lucy get out the door. And Lucy goes, aren't you coming? He's like, nope, I'm going to stay around and have a little chat with these birds. So Lucy gets free. And by chat, he means I'm going to jump up and kick him in the face with 2 legs.
With both feet again.
And then he's going to grab another guy by his ankles and swing him around.
Whoa. What does that guy say when he swings him around? He just says, yee!
I don't remember when they were talking about his circus gig of him having
He's
super strength
strong.
either.
He's super strong.
But they go to leave.
It's all that tumbling.
Yeah, true. They go to leave and run away, and the Tumbler catches a Big Jim, and he's like, nope, not now. I'm not going to hurt you, and then punches him and says much afterwards.
Hey, stop. Lego me.
Lego me. Lego my ego.
Since you got the pencil and paper ready, what about a nice little confession?
And he makes him write his own confession.
But Big Jim, the kingpin here,
Oh. And then he throws Big Jim through the police headquarters station's window, and it's shattered with the note around his neck. And they read it, and they're like, oh, so you're the head of this kidnapping gang, huh, Big Jim? And a confession to it, too. Tisk, tisk.
Arg,
and
says Big Jim.
And Big Jim goes, you bums would never have gotten me either if it wasn't for the Tumbler. And the cop goes, the Tumbler? Yeah. And then what does that quote the guy say? He goes, that blasted acrobat again. And then it's a bunch of wingdings. Is this guy anyway? Who is this guy? It's how we end it. Oh, the Tumbler. Well, that's just something no one knows. But you'll see him again in the next Green Mask.
God,
you won't.
Writing.
He's done. He's done. Reserved.
Awful.
Green Mask issue 9 came out on sale December 3rd, and he was not a part of it.
Here's a slice of time. It says it's free. This exciting new book, Chemistry: The Modern Magic, and then it says below it, boys. It's only for boys. Boys are the only ones that can do chemistry. Apparently.
No, for sure, they are the only ones who can do chemistry. All right, so there you go. That was the Tumbler for our Monday here. How'd you feel about that?
That was great. I love to tumble. V-Man is next.
I think we've covered V-Man.
Have we covered V-Man?
We have. The Puppeteer.
The Puppeteer's in
V-Man? V-Man. I'm pretty sure he became Captain Victory or something.
He became Captain Puppet.
I don't know. There was something weird. We've covered a V-Man.
I can get a U.S. government job out of this comic book.
You should write them and see what happens.
Right there at the Franklin Institute.
The Franklin Institute.
You can start at $1,260 a year.
Isn't the Franklin Institute something Fantastic Four related?
I don't
know.
Men-women 18 up. Prepare immediately for 1942 examinations. Write today. Sure, for free 12-page book with something of many positions and telling how. Oh, that is hard to read. But it's a government job. V-boys fight for the win.
Yeah. There you go.
You know how V-boys are.
Yes, sir. V-boys
right.
fight for the win. So there you
That
go.
was
That's
lovely.
the Tumbler. That's okay. That's what we got for your Monday. Just some nice golden age silliness to get you through.
Thanks, Tumbles.
Nothing on Wednesday because we're moving it to Thursday. So
what I used
on
to call him. I used to just call him
Thanksgiving,
Tumbles.
you'll get more of us because we have a Thanksgiving special.
Yeah.
So we have a couple stories about turkeys.
All right.
They're weird. They're out there. I'm hoping to make Mike
Turkeys
laugh.
are out there?
Yeah, they are. You'll see what we have in store. Shorter episode, but you can look forward to that. Thank you guys, as always, for taking the time out to watch and to listen.
I have something, though, just real quick.
Okay.
Did you know out in East Texas, you know how they have to fight that hog population, right? The feral hogs. Did you know there's a baboon explosion out there as well?
No.
There's baboons out there with the hogs now.
Why?
They're killing off baboons and hogs at the same rate.
Why are there baboons
I
out
don't
there?
know. I don't know how that happened. How is East Texas filled with baboons?
Did they release the baboons to fight the hogs?
My wife said, well, maybe it was a zoo. I said, what?
Like
So they're just letting baboons go?
no, but like they snuck out.
They had a rogue baboon
Yeah.
who got out and got a little freaky with another rogue baboon.
Yeah.
And
And
then
they just-
all of a sudden, years
Well,
later.
that's
you got
why
tons
there's
of-
hippos in
Well,
Colombia.
that's true. That's true. Well,
Pablo Escobar,
plus he
but-
loved cocaine in his hippos.
Yeah. When hippos love cocaine, it makes them like
Hippos love cocaine.
they do. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's the thing nobody talks
It's the
about.
quickest way to lose a kilo.
Give it to a hippo?
I don't know.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, it's coming up this week.
Yeah.
Enjoy it with your family. Make sure to tune in on Thursday to enjoy it with us too. But as always, thank you guys for taking the time out to watch, to listen, comment. We can't thank you enough for all of it. Please check out all the other fantastic podcasts on the Rogue Media Network family of podcasts.
I think Fantastic is stretching a little bit, but
There's some good
RogueMediaNetwork.com.
And until next time, stay safe, everybody.
Golly, Turkey Con.
Frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.